When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Come on, I'm highly favored. Don't wanna play me, no conversation. Ain't got time for no debating. It's for the taking, no hesitation. Don't try my patience. I'ma pour out one for the set, boy, till there's nothing left. On a run to the bed until we all got them baguettes. Hear them footsteps coming, cause we coming for the check. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. Long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die, die, die. We ain't gon' run, no we don't hide. I can never switch, not a day in my life. As long as my dogs stay by my side. Yeah, we gon' ride till we die.
On a pretty gray and hazy day here in Southern California, EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Los Angeles. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the New Orleans Saints and the Los Angeles Rams. The children will groan. It's the final weekend of summer, but we've got the NFL, and we're underway on EA Sports. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Look at that.
Set. 15 line. 15 line.
Whoa.
Quick throw going to be caught by Foster. Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
He blocked too.
This nigga just be two blockers, bro. Goodness, bro.
Looking to throw on second down.
How is that an interception?
Double coverage and
What
it's
the fuck?
intercepted. He's picked off just shy of mid.
Spikes? Throwing picks like that?
Man, he got tipped and hit the ground and some more shit, bro. Get the fuck out of here. Well, it didn't hit the ground, but that motherfucker sure looked like it was fin to. God damn, bro. Get my hands with.
A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And despite the good footwork, he'll be hit and drop shy of the 45. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 47-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Oh, boy.
Play action. Now Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll run on first down. Samuel. And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Then he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. They go play action now. Jackson, he's going to take a shot for the end zone. And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. 25 yards for the touchdown as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field. And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited
Rumble,
it.
big boy, rumble.
Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 to score as they start 1st and 10. Here's a run on first down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. Plays like we just saw there, that's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job. Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Saints 34. Well, welcome to the party. First carry of the game. How about that? And just think, as far as he's concerned, he's just getting warmed up. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Got an open man. It's Foster. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Robert Foster, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. Jackson. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. Sometimes one little event in a play, it can throw everything off, like the butterfly effect. I think that's what we saw that time. Yeah, you're talking about he gets knocked down at the line of scrimmage. That throws the play awry. So now he's got to exit out of the pocket. And just think, if he doesn't have that happen, maybe the play goes the way he wants to, and he's able to get a completion downfield. In this case, incomplete pass. On 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down. And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is away, but boy, headed straight for the sidelines. And out of bounds, this will depend on where they spot it, and they'll say at the 45. The L.A. offense ready to go for their next drive. They had to go a long way on their last drive to score the touchdown. This time they get at least a little bit more of a cushion with field position.
I have to think that with this field position, after what they did on the last drive, they might want to take a shot right now and try and cut down the length of the drive. They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Yeah. Hey, box trot. Hustle.
On second down, Collins. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that's going to bring up a third down.
Set, ready? 60 outlaw. Bandit. 5. Go. 50. Mike is a 50.
So the shotgun snap to Allen. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Cameron Jordan wreaking havoc with a sack.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
And a few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. Going for it on 4th down, Allen. And this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off, and the Saints are going to get it back and in great shape.
Got it. 52, Mike 52. Oh, here we go.
Jackson on 1st down. Flush to his right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags.
I ain't looked at the sheet.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Jackson. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. A 7-yard touchdown ground. And the Saints have taken the lead. Really good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
24-0, him on the 7-yard line for the score again. 31-0 at the half.
And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Boy, this shit crazy.
What's Spike doing, big dog?
Boy, they ain't doing shit. You getting murdered out there. What they doing? Not doing shit.
Next drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Come on now, Spike.
We sat in meetings with coaches, and they used
Damn,
the term
bro, get my
complementary
ass
football. Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it a 2nd down. Allen. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
So he did catch the touchdown or not?
What else was horrible pass?
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Hey, Alpha. Yo, go.
Allen to throw once more. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. And the return across midfield and to the 46-yard line.
This interception will go on the record of the quarterback, but as a receiver, you've got to understand where you are in the field. Middle portion, you know it's going to come in hot. Square your body to the quarterback and be ready to make the catch.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he nearly picked it. Maybe daylight in front of him if he could have held on. Instead, second down. They almost gave it right back to him there with another interception of their own. And to be honest, he probably should have caught that and picked it off.
And he knows it, and he'll see it in film, and he'll see it in his dreams tonight when it's all said and done. But you almost felt like the excitement had been ramped up, and they were trying to get a big play right after that one.
Second and 10.
Spikes had 4 first-half turnovers. Bull.
End zone.
Good grace.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down. Those passes out that far wide always make you hold your breath a little bit. Felt like it was in the air for a while.
What it does is it allows a defender to gain some ground, come from a long distance, and have a chance to affect the pass.
Man, your Hall coming into Dallas fumbling and shit.
To throw on third down, Jackson.
Bitch, if you get hit, hold the
Holding the
ball.
pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces fourth down. They're going on fourth down. It's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews. They go for it on fourth down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
Oh, my God, bro.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. Being chased out left.
Lamar,
That is incomplete. You and I watched film yesterday, and you told me to watch his feet. Well, for whatever reason, his footwork just looked off on that throw.
And you always love it when the next defensive back talks quarterback mechanics, right?
Well, but you're good at it.
Well, I try, all right? I don't know how good I am, but it doesn't take much to tell. His mechanics are off a little bit, exactly what you described. Footwork, that led to the incompletion.
It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal.
We both know it's difficult, but they've made it look effortless out there. Through the air, on the ground, they've moved the ball with relative ease.
This motherfucker bat a ball down and he out there doing flips, bro. This nigga batted a ball down and he out there done a flip.
Intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. He's at it again, Charles. He had the pick six last week.
Trajectory, man.
An interception.
Hey, it's another Oski, because that's the word we use when we intercept a pass. Oski tells your team to rally around and block for you. Well, that worked really well last week because he had made it all the way to the end zone. This week, he got the Oski, maybe not a touchdown, but boy, he's playing really well.
Oh, my God.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4.
Hey.
They run with Thomas. They'll have a first down past the 40. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. A big play there with his first career NFL touchdown, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Tucker able to connect on the extra point. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Nah, that's X Factors, bro, not superstars.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And they had a nice little drive going last time. Threw the interception in the red zone. Costly.
Bad enough to throw it anywhere, but that drives coaches insane when they're thinking about, hey, we got a shot at points already. We're already in a spot where you're thinking you've got 3 on the board for sure, and to come away with nothing, that's a really tough one for them to swallow.
Yeah, will they make up for it? To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jackson. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It'll be a Saints first down on a gain of 16 yards.
Right, March 56. All day, y'all.
On first down, Samuel. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 34. They'll run it now out of the gun.
You ain't doing nothing today.
And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. As his guys are in for 6. As his guys are able to regain the lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run over through guys in order to make these catches, and being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon.
Huh? Girl, strong.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match at a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
They'll run on first down. Nielsen, he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in his 2nd week of the regular season. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line. So that is 3 interceptions now in this first half, and you hate to ask the question, but let's be honest. We're thinking about it. Do you need to go in a different direction next year?
Potentially. We know that he's probably not going to be on the Pro Bowl.
And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense.
Get out the way.
Darius Smith leading the surge there as he drops him for a loss of 6. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Now it's Jackson. It's caught. It's Miller. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
I know we just saw a nice throwing catch, but how about the big guys up front buying that time? Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They created time and allowed the space to happen, and it turned into a really nice play.
To throw is Jackson. Flushed out right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but if they make them out of bounds, that does you no good.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's pass interference.
Incomplete.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Oh, wow.
So back-to-back
finally got one off,
incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. He may try. Jackson hit, and he
You fumbled that, bro.
2 games, I done lost about 9 of them fucking killing.
Big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down. A give right to Collins. And he'll push forward here for a good little run as the clock continues to run. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half.
I'm on. Yep. 56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56. Go.
Now on 3rd and 2, they're going to elect to throw without him. He's got his tight end, David Njoku. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. No, bottled up. Fumble. It's out. It's loose. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah.
Why are you doing that? I'm not even lit.
I mean, I remember watching teams play.
Give me that, man.
His pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And a potential turning point as they'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. He's going to take a shot at the end zone. Why not? And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard. As we send you cross-country to Orlando, Jonathan Coachman is there and has our EA Sports halftime report. Set now to go for the 3rd quarter. The Saints have the lead and set to receive the kick. This is taken at his 4th. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? you adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Now a throw for the left sideline, and he's got it. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind, no pointing fingers, no accusations.
And he's got him. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. His first touchdown.
I ain't got nothing to fucking EE about.
The Saints able to stretch that lead out further. Extra point up and good by Bullock. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now Bullock will send this one away after the touchdown.
My ass, what was that?
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Bye, nigga. Good upset.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. They'll try the left side. Nielsen. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
Get out of here, bro.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. And he's going to have the connection to Foster. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down. Throwing on first down is Allen. That's caught. It's Malone. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Oh, get the fuck out of here, bro. How you ain't tackling him in the back?
The pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Meanwhile, here a run on first down really backfires as he's going to be brought down well behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of 5 yards on the play. And it'll make this a 2nd and long. Play action. Now it's Allen. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. They'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay
my man that far back.
I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
And now here is another interception.
Oh, why you pick him up?
And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week.
Been at home, too. I am getting murdered.
The most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the
ears. At home.
But right now, it's all those interceptions going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offensive coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket, didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it, live to fight another down.
He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally, down at the 36-yard line. That one covers 29 yards, first down.
That outside handoff to the left, that play has to warm the heart of an offensive line coach because they controlled the left side where they were supposed to, but they didn't allow anything to leak from the backside on the right side of the offensive line either. Well played.
Yeah, and it
I
created
should have muted him instead. This nigga done been balling. This nigga ain't obviously.
Now it's 1st and 10 at the 36. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. 22 yards on the catch and run.
Than goddamn me, I threw all last year. Damn.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on 1st down. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Jackson. The quick slant caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. From 8 yards out. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
8 fucking turnovers, bro. 8 fucking turnovers, bro.
Touchdown receptions for him in this game.
5 minutes.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all
8
about.
fucking turnovers.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards.
Yeah, come on, man. That's bogus, man.
Where it's a pass first
That's not
league,
pass interference.
it's quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing
Pass
back.
interference call be so bogus, man.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Allen.
They just want you not to catch the guy at all. Like
Cameron Jordan.
you can't even be an inch away from him, man. That's crazy.
And that's the 2nd sack of the game, but this player,
Man, good game.
disruptive
Shit.
in all phases, whether he's going upfield, coming underneath, you name it. He's a big-time guy you have to block.
After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. And my goodness, another
Tip drill.
interception.
Need a tip drill.
Monte
Need a
Nicholson
tip
picks
drill.
it. And it's a big turnover there on the
6
final
fucking
play
interceptions.
of the quarter.
Oh my goodness.
Back now in Los Angeles. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4.
Hey, you need to go back upstairs, man. This is I'm in my zone down here. You messing me up.
Change in the situation here. After the interception, here's Jackson. And he's got it. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. 3 yards is the gain that time. 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd
She don't want you
and goal.
singing that, big dog.
Here's Jackson to throw. Steps away to his
Yep.
left. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. A great effort there. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Saints take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash in for 6. Pull it good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. All that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
I thought Chalk was working last week.
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control.
Oh, yeah,
Let's
no
see if they
doubt,
can
but I
get
just thought
things
it was
back on
working.
track.
And this is where The coach is walking that
Oh,
line
okay.
of
I
being
just
calm
looked at the stats.
and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
I take care of, bro.
On third down, Nielsen. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up fourth.
56 to Mike. Check 56. They're running it.
Nah, it's Galladay, so you traded him, Galladay, so ain't no cap penalty. Because you ate the cap penalty for Galladay.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Taken in at the 22. An excellent return that time. 26 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
27 yards there, a first down. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line. Jackson dancing to his left. This is Miller, complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready
Hey,
for
Swag, you don't want better call him?
No, not yet.
Jackson now, sliding out of the pocket. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line.
Why y'all like blocking that dude,
Picks
man?
up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Throwing is Jackson, flushed out right. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution
Well,
of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if
No,
there's a
they
time
wasn't all
to
the
force,
same,
he felt like
though.
he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points, but this widens it out, as you said, and now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
I thought you said you read it. What you?
The LA offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So it's Rams football here as we get you reset. And
it's working now.
What they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll try the left side. Nielsen, 8 yards there on the carry, and now they're left with a much more manageable 3rd and 3.
No, it ain't.
They'll keep it on the ground.
He talking about just say X factor period working. I mean, it was ability.
4th down now after a loss of 2. Allen will look to throw for it.
When they weren't like when they cut into their post route, they post the highlight.
But not before he takes it across the 40.
Or when you throw it to him or whatever.
It's a gain of 15, and the Rams have a first down. On first down, Nielsen, and he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down. Open man there is Malone.
Come on, set. 15, 1,
On 3rd down, Nielsen. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. Here's Allen on 1st and 10. And now here's another interception.
What?
Dante Nicholson picks it. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
At their own 24-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
And now we'll get a timeout. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game. The last run got 9. That leaves them with 2nd and a yard. And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep. Got a man.
Oh, you gotta score a touchdown right there.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game.
Of what?
That number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for the Saints, it was a great all-around performance as they come out of this one with the victory. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Baltimore to take on the Ravens. Meanwhile, for the Rams, they'll drop to 0-2, and they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
So that was right. See y'all going back and forth. So people on Social Security disability got to file a claim. I mean, got to file.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him
Oh,
high.
okay.
Man can't ball like this, man, Lord. Pass the big scam and stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your fifth grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and fifties and 20s, no fours and no singles, don't count on them. She wanted to like me cause she can count on him. She tryna be nosy and hit her max, she like, girl, you can count on him. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board, like them keep the score. 16 cars in my front yard. 30 on my wrist, point to God. Big numbers, 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts, whole team counting, that's a big number.
TurboTax.
This ain't nothing for the back. Got 16 sitting in the lag. Whole squad all dressing all black. Every single last one got my back. Hey, 20 of us, that's 20 goons in the ice cream whip, triple school. I got 3 strikes, ain't got to lose. When it's all on the line, what you gonna do? Don't wanna play.